prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it goes. I'm front line every time it's sold. 100 pro flow, running shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on.
Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences.
What?
Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences.
Woo!
Toppers of the trenches, kicking those and jumping fences.
Yeah.
Man. Fat Boy Fresh, we check it in.
B-Love G.
300.
Hey, man.
Israel.
Just jazz.
Hey, hold on, boss. I don't hear myself in the mic, man. My mic start to niggas playing me out, man. Can't hear you. I can hear it now. I can hear
You
it.
hear me?
Turn
Yeah.
up.
Okay,
Turn
yeah.
this joint up, the stream day.
Okay.
So what's happening? Which one do you do, Jazz? How we come in this episode?
Let's introduce our guests first.
Go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell me a little about yourself, talking to Mike.
All right, my name is Israel. Well, you'll get to feel me a little bit more on Instagram. I do a little comedy. I came to go see how these young people do what they do so I can learn a thing or two. But if
Okay.
you're really ready to learn something, when I get loose, y'all gonna start crying, but it's gonna be tears of joy.
Let's go.
No.
He said just do it. Hey, turn this joint up just a little bit. Look.
It's loud and it just don't sound loud here.
That's fine. Okay.
Today we talking about black trauma, man.
Oh yeah, family trauma. I don't know if we should say trauma or just black people. Period. Black families. Period.
What you mean?
I can't say we can. I'm with you on that. I don't think we should say trauma.
Yeah.
This shit loud as a bitch now. But I don't think we should say trauma because we got to remember, like, this everybody upbringings and how things is going. It's not,
Right.
you know, it's kind of the situation black folks in general been put in since day one. Just kind of coming out of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can start off with the question of the week. That's cool.
What's the fuck is the question of the week? Why you want to start off with that? What the
Because it's gonna lead into the, it's gonna lead into the shit. It was the question of the week is what was your position in the household growing up?
Shit, get fucking grades, and I still didn't do that shit right. What
I
you
raised the
mean?
kid.
Yeah, like everybody got a position.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think my position was the man. His daddy wasn't there. I had two
Right.
sisters up under me.
That's what was your position.
Oh, it was just me and my mama.
I was the badass.
I-
Got my
Oh,
ass whooped.
That's what you okay. Who I was in the house, like I thought.
You was in the house.
What was I supposed to do in the crib? Or some
That too,
like-
shit. Vice versa.
Okay, yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was around doing shit. Like,
I was the badass.
I was at church.
I had a
trying to figure
kid
it
at
out.
17, so you know what I was doing. I was fucking
It's
off.
something.
Like, I was on bullshit.
Yeah, man, trying to see how that meat roll works.
Okay, so
I was trying to get it in.
you had a
quick.
kid at 17. So how you like? Not your upbringing, because your mama cool as hell. But how did how did you have the opportunity to be?
Shit, I got a car. I got a car.
Do a lot.
And when I got the car in high school, the hoes came because I was one of the only niggas with a car in my
yeah,
school.
Okay.
And from there, I was just doing my thing. And, you know, I met my baby mama. I knew my baby mama. Me and her, you know, we did our thing and shit. 2 kids later, shit, here I am.
Okay. And cheers to them, the kids.
But no, my upbringing was cool, though. I said, mom tried to make sure a nigga was on, you know, especially for boys, you're going to do what the fuck you want to regardless.
Right.
You can have the best parents in the world. They can be there. They can do whatever the fuck they supposed to do for you as a parent. And if that's what you want to do, you're going to do that shit anyway. And, you know, I think kids is going to just have to bump their head and then, you know, figure that shit out on their own. I said, I bumped my head a couple times figuring this life shit out and still am, but I'm a little better with it now grown. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't count. My OG used to whoop my ass. I used to be bad as fuck. I used to jump out the window while she used to go to sleep. She like, you ain't going nowhere tonight. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna lock this door. I lock the upstairs. You can't come up here, and I'm gonna get the ladder, and I'm gonna go outside. I used to be bad as hell. I remember that day she caught me. She smacked me so hard. I swear to God, I feel that shit to this day. I was 17. Pow! I was like, oh.
Hey, that just brought me up a story. Dog. I remember I was like 16. Me and my cousin snuck out 3 in the morning. All of a sudden, my phone started ringing. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch?
Oh,
Like,
what?
I
Y'all
was
was
asleep.
bad.
Hey, we had some twin bitches out in Brookfield. You know what we had to do.
Man.
Y'all know what's going on, man. Shout out Cuz for the play, man.
That's what you was on. Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm a lot older than y'all. I'm 71. But we ain't had no damn phone. We can call somebody on. It was set up at school. And we just snuck over the saying, for the record, I'm 7 kids strong. Second marriage. Now, I ain't worth shit unless I put my mind to it. But the thing is with that, I'm loved by many. I'm still mad, but they always try to come back. But being a kid, I was having the mama I had, she had to lock me up a couple of times. I remember one time she took me to court. She said, everything gonna be all right, baby. I said, okay, mama. And we went to eat, we went to court. Judge said, Mrs. Williams, you got anything you want to say? She stood up and said, I can't do nothing with him. I looked at him, like, Your Honor, please lock him up before my baby get killed.
Damn.
I did 6 months because of my mom.
Damn.
Hey, that's love though.
Yeah.
That's
No,
love.
I want hell no. I want to take me to jail. Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you how I know that's love. I gotta sell this service some time right now. I'd rather for to be there than dead.
Right.
At the time, I didn't know it. Sometimes jail ain't under arrest; it's under rescue.
Yeah.
Streets is rough out here. A lot of people crazy. So give you a chance to sit back, reflect on what you want to be spiritually or whatever. Sometimes grow up. Just give you some time to grow up.
When you got out, did your relationship get better after them 6 months?
I love my mom. You know, get tighter. She was my queen. I couldn't do nothing but respect that. She was right. She couldn't do nothing with it. You know, kids, especially boys, get stronger and bigger than their moms and stuff. They looking up the side of little wild man's head. You know what I'm saying? Even if they hit you, you know it don't hurt. They just looking at you mad because they can't really knock you out.
Straight up.
But yeah, I love it for it, man. I love it for it. Any black woman out there with children, to all y'all, love and respect. Much up.
How was it since you had both parents in the house? How it was for you?
Mine was pretty cool. Like, pops provided. Mom's definitely raised us more than my pops, but he was out there getting that bag, taking care of us. So I can't really complain. To be honest, you know, shit could have been better, but shit could have definitely been way worse. I can't no complaints.
That's how it was for you.
It was all right. And I feel like black girls, like how we grow up is different from y'all. Like me and my mama, we 20 years apart. So that's like my sister damn near, but I don't know, she was hard on me for real. And I feel like I got a lot of girlfriends and like at young ages, I was a bitch for sure. Like, that's not funny. What you mean? That is not funny.
So you know you was, huh?
No, I wasn't no bitch for my mama. You know, my mama calling me a bitch. Like, I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
What you? Nah, right now,
You said that, so you had to elaborate to that shit.
Wrong. Yeah, you gotta
yeah, my bad. I'm gonna just beat your ass though, for real.
You said I was a bitch. I'm just like, what?
It's like, oh, so you know, excuse you.
No, I don't lie. When parents cuss you the fuck out, my mom used to slap the shit out of me. Like, dog.
But I don't think that's okay.
Let me ask you,
personally.
Let me ask you this though, because like,
what?
Well, my question is, does that affect who you are today?
Hell no.
Like,
she really kept it 1,000. I didn't have no. When my stepdaddy died, I ain't had no daddy growing up. My daddy wasn't there. My mama had to be the nigga for the household.
Okay.
And everything she did, I appreciate that shit. Because when I got older, I said, "Damn, mom, we used to put you through hell. Them slaps, she should have whooped my ass for real."
So she slapped you?
Yeah, she slapped the door.
Your face?
Yes, like pop, like the static in the ear. When you grow up in a black household, they whooping your ass.
See, that's the thing.
No.
I never really got them ass, and I feel like I probably should have, because I was bad as a bitch. Like, I ain't gonna say I was a bad kid until I was like, really like 14, 15. I really started trying to get in the street shit and do shit I knew I shouldn't have been doing. Because I ain't really like, you know how that shit is, but as a kid, you like, fuck it, I'm finna get out here. I'm finna see what the fuck going on. Like, I ain't trying to listen to shit you talking about. Like I said, my dad went there. My stepdad, by that time, I'm 14, 15, dog on pills and shit. Like, he's on the fuck out. So I really didn't have no father figures I can really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I'm finna get out here and do this shit on my own and see what the fuck happened. And just, you know, thank God I ain't crash out too bad. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the shit my mom told me, I always think about now, like, damn, if I would have paid attention then, I'm doing pretty good now, but I feel like I'd be a lot further if I wouldn't have been so fucking hard-headed then. Shit would be different now, but I don't complain about it. I'm still where I'm at. I'm good.
How you feel as far as a father, though?
Being a father?
Yeah.
So me not having my father has definitely been like a push for me to be the best father I can. I know I'm not I done did some mistakes as being a father, but I done always tried to be there for my kids and teach them. And now even more, growing up and maturing more, I'm really focused on let me be the best father I can be and fuck everything else, because I don't want them to ever feel the way I felt growing up not having a father there. You know what I'm saying? So I do everything I can to make sure that they know, like, y'all daddy here. And even when shit was rocky, which, you know what I'm saying, y'all know about, I made sure they knew, like, y'all daddy love y'all. This ain't me. This that other shit. This ain't me. Y'all know who y'all daddy is. Y'all know y'all daddy love y'all at the end of the day. And I tell them that every time I see him, like, I love y'all every time I get off the phone with them. So they never know motherfucker on the other side that can say otherwise. So they done try. You know what I mean?
Now, parents, they do put shit in people and kids' ear, though. Because you got one side to the other side, one side to the other side, one side to the other side.
You know, a lot of times I realized something over my years. It's not a lot of what they call deadbeat dads. It's a lot of bitter mamas.
Facts. Facts.
Because of that, what they pouring in on that other side always will hinder what you're trying to do.
Facts.
But you know what? Sometimes you're fortunate enough to get blessed. I love you, Leanne. You're fortunate enough to get blessed and have a chance to try to fix some of that stuff. And women do something else when they don't get what they want.
I feel like, though, when the kids get older, they see that shit. My mama used to tell me, your daddy ain't shit. When I got older, I seen that shit. Like, okay.
After my baby mama pulled what she pulled with the court situation and all that, like, when my shorties get old enough to understand, he'll read these papers. Look how many times I went to jail for you.
Right.
Hey, but even with that, like, you know what I'm saying?
That.
The other side, you know what I'm saying? Just not the other, but y'all know what I mean. They'll try to say some shit, and like sometimes you, like you said, show them. My kids can read now. Hey, ain't no more telling y'all. I just want to read this shit so y'all know what's going on. You read it? Damn, why they saying that? Shit, ask them motherfuckers why they saying what they saying. Shit, I can't tell you shit. Ask them. You know what I'm saying?
I went down there and put the motion in to see y'all, and what they say. She wouldn't let me see y'all, so I went down and talked to no white folks just to see y'all.
Man, look, I just did that. That was a blessing. I told my, really? She can't say we can't come over no? Hell no, nigga, y'all here now.
Right.
This shit set in stone. Ain't no motherfucker. Hey, Friday day, y'all coming back. Shit, ain't nothing y'all can say. Don't worry about this shit. So, you know, sometimes you got to do that shit to make that, you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, I get the monkeys involved, but sometimes you do.
That's sad, though.
Because that's the game they going to play, though. So sometimes you got to play them games because that's what they playing with us, and they going to fuck us over. And that's the problem with the black family. Like, it's like, back, when was that? The 70s or 80s when all the housing shit and they made the black man get out the crib and shit. That shit never went nowhere. Like, no, you laughing, but that's some real shit. That's why we in the situations we in our black households now, because that shit, that mindset never went nowhere.
That mindset.
Oh, yeah, that's too much money. I was the man.
Right.
Y'all can't stay low income. We can't cash your. Hey, you got to go, Greg. What? Now you raising 4 kids by yourself.
And they did it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons they did back then. But like I said, that mindset never went nowhere. So now we still in the same fucked up shit.
I can raise them by myself. You can drive one hand. I mean, you should all the time.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I feel like what's crazy is, though, like, this shit for me up to this day. My mama really ain't had the resources to teach, like, credit and shit. I ain't know about that. When I turned 18, Shaw's gave me $5,000 on the credit card. I used that shit the same fucking day. I didn't know shit.
Damn, I
ain't know that shit.
He said, sweet.
But they fucked up. Why would y'all give me all that much money? I ain't never had this.
You ain't even learn how to use
Hell no. I swiped it. And then I had to pay that shit to this day. You know how much interest built on? That was over a decade ago.
Hey,
that shit crazy.
Listen, though, I'm gonna defend your mom on this one, right? That really ain't your mom's fault. That's the education system fault for not teaching us the shit that we need to know coming out of that.
They did that for a purpose. You know, they sit up with their own and teach them credit, teach them everything to keep having. But because we weren't taught that from ours, because we wasn't taught that from ours, it was real hard for ours to teach us because they barely were just given enough to make it themselves to buy a house, to whatever. And a lot of times when they did it was through somebody that wasn't really able to teach but show. So they was lucked up on getting it.
And what's crazy in school, they teach sex though. You teach me sex, but you ain't teach me credit.
They teaching Black history about slavery. Teach my shorties how to
be something like.
No,
put that money to the side. Man, listen, bro.
Hold on now. We need to teach that Black history
a little bit.
No, we need to teach a lot of that. The history they teaching ain't the shit that they need to know.
But listen.
We got a lot
of
history that
the same way we got to go out our way to learn about credit. they need to go out of their way to learn about Black history.
Yeah, it's true.
To teach credit, y'all go out your way to learn about Black
But you
history.
think they gonna do that?
What benefit they gonna do? That's like right now, my mom's tell me, "Oh yeah, your grandma was getting cheated on back in the '60s." Everybody, your great granddad. I don't care about none of that stuff.
Listen, though, that's not Black history.
Benefit me though.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
just saying in general, the way they teach it,
The way they teach it,
the way
fucked
they
up.
teaching it, it might as well be that.
Listen, there's one thing that stands strong to this day, is gonna always stand strong. History repeats itself. So if you don't learn from the history and where you come from, you never know where you can possibly go. So when you don't teach these, you can't.
Man, listen, bro,
you see, we still lost because we don't. Motherfuckers don't know.
Credit and all that. You gonna know where you could possibly go.
Our
Your credit,
listen,
your credit, we can
listen
go
though,
box.
right? What you say? Your mama didn't teach you credit, right?
She didn't teach me that.
Because she probably didn't know. Because that generation
She probably
before
didn't know.
us
I ain't
really
gonna lie.
didn't know. Our generation is now with social media and all this shit. We're growing. We're learning shit that the generation before us didn't know. So you can't blame them. So what I'm saying is, the same way we got to teach our kids the credit that we learning now and teach them that shit, we got to teach them about the history so we know. Because our kids, we don't teach them now, so they're not going to make the mistakes we did. Your son or your daughter not going to blow 5 G's on the first day of getting a credit card.
Because I'm going to teach
you
them
going to teach them that shit. Your mama might not have been able to teach you that because she didn't know. So if we don't teach our history on who we was,
but at the same
we never
time,
going to know.
At the same time, bro, how many kids... Parents say something to them and they don't listen.
Me?
So you still need to learn that in school, bro.
Okay.
I was that prime example.
You still need to learn it in school. Why you all need 28 days to teaching my kids about what don't matter?
Yeah, that is true.
Technically,
I feel like
don't
half
matter.
and half for this
It's
shit.
a lot
It's
anyway.
not-
It's half of it.
We talking about Black history. That's your history. That's where
But
you come
you can
from.
say Black history. They only teach
It
it for 1 month, and then they keep
We
it
was
pushing it.
slaves. We start off way before we were slaves.
Yeah, we showed it.
Don't start off on
Listen,
slavery.
Because nigga, honestly, back in slavery
what I'm
shit,
saying, though.
they used to teach the men to fight each other to take over, to conquer over the household. That shit, that was out of order.
Listen, what I'm saying is, because what y'all saying, just in general, like, this is why we need to teach Black history in schools. And no, it shouldn't be a month out the year. It's supposed, just like we learn about Christopher Columbus and all that other bullshit,
Right.
we're supposed to really learn our history and what's going on.
Facts, but
You
do
know
they
what
do
I'm
that?
saying?
No,
Same
they
way we
don't.
like- No, because the education systems are fucked up. What you should?
With that, man, think about it like this. When does a Black man ever really get involved with the laws? That's something that he breaks that he doesn't see. But what was supposed to happen, kids supposed to be cracking law books up and learning the law in grade school.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
true.
Because that way they'll know what they can and can't
Exactly.
do, and
That's
they won't
true.
just get hit with them. Then they trying to play catch up to get out of it.
Facts.
You know. So when you do that, when you start learning, and even this other stuff about history and all that stuff, we need our own schools.
We do.
When I'm talking,
Facts.
it don't even matter about their history or nothing. Everything that we know we missing, that's
Tito,
what we need to talk
right.
in our schools. Period.
That's fact.
And for like parents, they got to be active anyway. Like my OG, she taught me, don't fuck your name up.
Exactly.
I swear to God, to this day, I haven't fucked shit up
Hey,
because she stepped on my neck for that. She wasn't playing about that.
that's
What
facts.
you mean
My
by
mama
that?
did the same. Don't
Listen,
take your ass to jail.
Don't
shit.
take your ass to
My
jail.
mama did that
Don't
same
be a
shit.
feeling. To this day, that shit help a black man. Like
My
we
mama-
already ain't got shit.
My mama still said, "Nigga, you ain't fucked your name up this long, nigga. You better not
No,
go to
no,
jail."
facts. Facts.
Like, shit, I'm chilling. I ain't did that.
They used to stand on shit.
I'm gonna say this, you hit on the point. You said don't be a felon, but I'm gonna tell you this for all you felons out there. When you're not looking for a job, you your own boss. You ain't got to worry about asking
Facts.
questions.
That's facts.
When you your own man, got your own business. I have one. We'll talk about that later. When you can put your own pieces together with like-minded individuals, you don't have to answer nobody but yourself. They
Right.
want you to have to answer to them so they can deny you
Right.
That's
access
facts.
to it. You have access already. Get a reflection of him. Get it together and make it happen.
No, that's facts. Entrepreneurship is the way to go, and that's for fellas. That's for anybody. Because right now, especially with saying we in a recession right now. So with everything going on, you have to figure out a way to be your own boss on top of whatever else you're doing. Because at the end of the day, like he said, they can't deny you when you're your own boss. They can't take the shit away from you walking to work and they say, "Hey, take your ass back." They can't do that when it's your shit. So everybody who listening, watching, potentially gonna watch. Get your own shit together. Figure out something that you're going to do that's going to benefit you and your family that you can pass down to your
Facts.
seeds. That's what it's about. Because that generational wealth, you don't want to work for them companies that's only building their own family and you just working and they can replace you, and build your own shit and work and build your own shit up for your children and your grandchildren to come and all that shit so your name means something. So I fuck with you for saying that, man. What's your business that you got?
I had a small trucking company. Daryl John Williams Senior Trucking. I gave one to my
We gotta talk.
wife. I started Williams Family Trucking, but I wanted her to retire at 55.
Okay.
That situation didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. That was my part to give forward. That's yours, back. Put in a lot of work for me, but I'm
Facts.
That's
always
100.
been about me getting mine. I ain't saying I always did it right, but I knew they wasn't gonna give it to me, so I had to go get it.
That's 100.
If
That's
they don't
100.
give it to you, take it.
Fat kick the door down. But I ain't gonna knock a feeling because I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of feelings that's successful as fuck. And it took for them that situation to happen to them for them to overcome.
That's that grind. Because like I said, like he said, I'm a felon. I'm assuming you're a felon. So, he got out. He did what he had to do. And I said, he's successful with it. And I said, but I know people who got out with them saying, with a felony on their name and ain't doing shit.
Not doing shit.
So it's like, you got to have that in you and got to want to be something and build that shit up. I said, and that's what motherfuckers who not felons, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out here, like you said, who don't have that on their name, who can go do some shit and just rather sit around and ask a motherfucker away. It's like, dog, you got to get your ass up and make something shake.
And you can't, even if you're OG or nobody ever taught you shit, I'm still gonna get it and learn it myself because there's a lot of shit I don't know. But as a human being, you should always want to expand your horizon anyway. Like that's common sense.
Always learning.
Always learning.
Always.
You said that you want to hide something for a black man, you put it in his work books from the book.
Man, facts.
Here's a fact.
Facts.
He preach. Preach.
If you look in the back of a law book, it's a whole bunch of money back there for you, grants and everything that you eligible for. They got money sitting there waiting for you. You just got to figure out what you want to do. They're going to give you stipulations like you might have to help veterans. You might have to help, you know what I'm saying? It's hundreds. I mean, I just looked at something about $500,000 worth of money sitting there waiting for me. When I get the right people around me, we're going to go get it.
That's 100. That's 100.
And you got to send them on like-minded people too. That negativity shit right now going on in life.
It's time to turn that now.
This juice already kicking in. I'm just trying to keep myself under control.
So since we turned the fuck up, that Kurt Franklin shit was funny as hell.
Who?
Kurt Franklin.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Kurt Franklin was not wrong. Hey, because I don't give a fuck how old my son is. Then you disrespect me, I'll beat your ass.
No, hold on now. You gotta see him as a man too. Ain't another man.
As a man, I'm beating your ass,
no,
nigga.
Fuck
don't
that.
disrespect me, my nigga.
That's the generation now. You said that nowadays.
Unc got a little shorty ass. He a man now. Talk to him. Let him know. Will you whooping your son or what? We gotta throw him what?
Was I whooping him? Hitting the brakes off, following him up in the corner. When he started smelling himself and getting wrong, I said, "Show me and put blood in my mouth." Then he turned into, now get that blood out your mouth.
Hey. But he's got to realize too, when man grow up as men too, I'm not accepting them and another nigga talking to me crazy. I don't give a fuck if you my granddaddy, my daddy, anything. You gonna show me some motherfucking respect. It's not an age
not
thing.
expecting that from him.
Respect is given.
Right.
Giving, not earned.
You can't go in my refrigerator with your boxes on. You can't do a whole lot
That's
of
a
stuff
free
in my house.
Once you grown, that shit dead. It's your house.
If you worrying about eating and you ain't taking care of your grades, handling your business, working, and everything is about girls and doing stuff that's negative, I love you, but that ain't right. I brought you here to put you on something different.
Right.
You're stuck on stupid. First, I'm going to tell you.
Facts.
Then I'm going to make you.
That's 100. I said, my son 9 right now. I still like, I tell him now, like, little bro, look. When you think you finna buck up, I'm gonna beat your ass. This is not that. No, but you gotta
sweet though.
Hold on
He's
now.
so sweet.
Hold on now.
He'll get in that, and I gotta tell him because he already you see the little shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, he a boy, so I know how that shit. So I'm telling him now, like, look, I love you, you my son.
Punch him
But
dead
the
in the
day you
face.
try, I told him I'll beat your motherfucking ass, folks. Just not what you want.
Oh,
So what you be doing to
You
him?
can put fear in their
I
heart.
don't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
They
Put
know
fear
it's
in my
all
heart.
love.
But
They know
respect me though. I ain't fuck that. My pops do that shit to this day. Respect me. I ain't coming at you reckless, no shit like that.
That's cool.
I'm smooth as hell.
So y'all gotta run the fade though. That's what I'm saying.
We gonna have to though. That's the
But-
young generation. That's how we think.
But no,
it's
that-
a respect thing with us.
that's
You're not
any-
gonna talk crazy. No,
Bro,
the
that's-
generations have changed. The old heads get disrespectful, thinking they some young ass punch, and no, we ain't doing that.
Listen,
You gonna
though,
respect me.
that might just be the, like I said, my son. I don't think I'm ever really gonna have to whoop my son ass, but he gonna know that I don't have a problem doing it. If he get to that point, he get disrespectful. I don't never want to have to put my hands on my son because I'm not raising him to be that way. But he gonna know if you ever really get on that with me, I'm not the one to play with. You're gonna see everything you think I am. You're gonna find out about me. So let's not do that. You're gonna be my son. I'm gonna be your father. I'm never gonna disrespect you. You're not gonna disrespect me.
You said the key
So,
word. You're not gonna disrespect him either.
So listen, if that shit get to that, that's a different story.
Right.
We talking Kurt Franklin. We don't know what happened with it. We just see Kurt Franklin checking the shit out his son.
Call him a bitch ass nigga. Like
He
I'm like,
must have
what
did
the
some
hell?
whole shit though.
Yes.
That's how you know that church shit don't hold no weight. That church
Bitch
shit.
ass nigga.
Kurt Franklin said, nigga, he said, nigga, I'll break your neck.
Nigga always be on bullshit.
So that's why he did it. He had to check you, bitch ass nigga. Don't play with me. Don't think this church shit gonna stop something.
That's why it don't matter your position. It don't matter your position, man. If you get this,
you gotta go.
A lot of times you got people running interference when you're trying to run your son.
You know what I
You're
mean?
trying to raise a man. Most of them ain't men, they women or they
Exactly.
pussy ass motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Trying to put on the front.
Exactly.
So with that being said, you're trying to show yours what you know is right, then they tell you what they think is right.
And that's the
person
thing.
is torn between that's daddy. Then they'll start telling you stuff like, your daddy wrong.
And that's the
kid
thing.
is supposed to say, fuck you, nigga. That's my dad.
That's my dad. That's the thing.
But nowadays they make millions out of shit. This shit funny. They put more money in their nigga pocket. Honestly,
He gonna capitalize. It's Kurt Franklin, so he gonna capitalize. You know what I
Like
mean?
somebody done died. He sit down with his wife like we were so. Ain't nobody do you cuss the nigga out and you doing interviews.
Hey, listen, and that's
acted
because
a
he's
fool.
trying to get his face card back. Because people looking at him like, damn, this Kurt Franklin, the church.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
can't do it.
But y'all
If they
gotta
look at Future, you know what I'm saying, when they doing that, it's
Listen.
like, this Future. They
Y'all
don't
gotta
give a
understand
fuck.
this. Let me say, I go to church every Sunday. Y'all gotta understand. Most people that go to church, they going to church for a reason.
what?
I'm going to church because I know who I am and I need God to help me out. Because if he don't,
That's true, too.
I'm finna do so wrong. So wrong. They gonna be like, dog, Twan did
I'm
wrong.
a whole demon trying to get better. Hey, facts. Hey, facts.
You see me in my Bible, God, I'm guard. But you know what? You know, Jesus didn't just save me. He's actually saving you from me.
Okay.
Facts.
This word
Facts.
is keeping me from digging in your ass sideways.
But then again, you don't know what type of day people have it either. Leave people fucking wrong. But he knew to record that shit. He like, I'm finna tell him my daddy.
Listen though, listen what you just said. You don't know what type of day he was having. So maybe Kurt Franklin might have handled that a little different,
Man, it
different
don't
type
matter.
of
He's
day.
still human,
But you don't know
He's
what
still
the fuck
human,
he
though.
had going on that day, and that's why he spazzed the fuck out on his son.
I'm gonna go with Kurt on this.
You know what I mean?
He said, don't you ever.
I know I'm going with Kurt.
Kids supposed to know is how far to push their pants.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's the
that's very
thing.
true.
Facts.
Because everybody know now.
Man.
Got it.
I was out of order doing that growing up.
You know,
I knew my mama couldn't whoop me like that. I used to press her buttons, jumping out of windows. Them ass whoopers did not hurt.
listen though, but
They did.
even now though, like we talking about grown dog 32, Kurt Franklin. had, bro.
33.
Oh, he said 33?
Yeah,
He
grown, so
grown,
he
man.
grown.
I thought he was
So this
young.
ain't no
Oh,
kid.
shit.
So what we
He
so this
grown.
the
Nigga,
thing,
they
right?
ain't finna fight.
As a grown man, you 26. You're not gonna disrespect your
Yeah, I
mom.
ain't
You're not
doing
gonna
that.
push her to them points.
We
You're
ain't
gonna
doing
hang the
that.
phone up. I'll holler at you later.
Yeah.
Click the phone, go about your day, talk to her later on. Like y'all, like you just said, dog's a whole bitch ass nigga for real. He do
33.
that. The family done said this is who he is. So come
I
on
ain't
now.
know
We
he's
knew
a
what
hoe,
he was on.
guy.
That's why the nigga pulled. He was a hoe when he pulled out the phone and recorded his daddy.
Put it on
You
line.
knew he was a bitch ass nigga. So come on now.
More than that, he don't, what they say, he'll record shit, he'll start shit, but then he'll only post the shit that make him look like a victim.
So listen, so we know he a bitch ass nigga. So his dad one line. We know he a bitch ass nigga for real.
He need to get cornball of the week. Shit.
Cornball of the week, go to dog bitch
No,
ass.
but we got some more cornballs of the week.
Where the
The nigga-
buttons at?
The nigga that killed.
Hold on, we doing cornball of the week? Or
Yeah, we doing cornball of the week.
All right, fuck it. Who the
Fuck it.
cornball of the
The
week? Hold
nigga
on.
that did the stimulus said he killed his baby mama, the brother, the sister, and the uncle because he can't get 5 G's out. He said,
Hey,
I want
listen,
to.
fool.
Dumbass.
Yeah, he didn't send his dumb ass
Listen,
out.
fool, what we talking about earlier though?
The Asian nigga.
No, we was talking
No.
about this stimulus shit earlier. Now,
Dog killed his baby mama because he didn't get no stimulus check.
Man, listen though. No.
Listen, you don't. First of all, like me and bro was talking about this shit earlier, right? You don't know what old girl put that nigga through. Let's start there.
Yeah, man,
You don't go to
listen,
jail
man,
for
mental
life
abuse,
for
man.
$5,000.
Mental
That
abuse,
bitch
bro.
is more than $5,000,
Mental abuse,
bro.
it's
That
real.
bitch got a $1,200 check, a $600 check, $1,400 check, and ain't split shit with that nigga. You don't know what that nigga had. in
How you
life.
know?
break
How you know
bread,
she didn't
bro.
break bread with him before that though? You don't know that.
That
Bro,
nigga
he wouldn't
popped
took
her
it that
over
far.
14. She ain't break bread.
It's been adding up. She probably been getting child support, keeping his money, all type of moves. Like, come get the baby.
I
I'm
ain't
gonna give you
crashing out
half
for
of
that.
You never know.
I'm
Well,
not crashing out for that. I'm not crashing out for that.
She might need to get cracked.
19.
Dude, he took the fool. He saw his kid, his own seed. Fool.
Listen,
The uncle, the brother,
1991.
and his baby mama. That's 4 people. You going to
Niggas
jail
was
for life.
raised, don't leave no witnesses.
No, right.
That's it. I'm not agreeing with that.
Sit your dumb ass
Get your dumb ass down. I'm not agreeing with that shit.
He said don't leave, he ain't leaving no witnesses, folks. He going by the
You
code.
gonna take your own seed, fool, for $1,400?
I'm not getting in that. I don't.
Listen, man.
My kid's
You
good.
take your own seat for $1,400.
I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. Have
Listen,
to
bro,
decide.
I ain't in that position to have to decide, but you never know what he need that $1,400
Like
for.
dog, his
I'm not
life-
taking my seat,
Bro,
fool.
you don't know what you gonna do
his
when it's
life
time,
is
bro.
different than ours. We doing pretty good for
$1,400 ain't
our
nothing.
life.
I'll
Dude
go
might
rob
be
somebody if I
fucked
do
up
that.
for
And he
real.
might be something totally different.
That's my whole thing, bro.
That nigga,
I'm not taking my
listen,
seat out for $1,400.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all how the
Yeah,
scenario.
the kid, that shit out of order.
I'm gonna go in from his perspective, right? I walk in the crib. Now I know I'm fucked up. I asked my baby mama, "Hey, can we just split some? Give me a little bit of the check. That's all I want. I don't want the whole.
Hey,
Just give me a couple hundred off that motherfucker.
Right.
Bitch ass nigga, I ain't giving you shit.
Yeah, we don't know what it really was about.
Bitch,
That's not no excuse. That is not
But,
an
hey,
excuse.
So he popped her first. The
Think
brother
about it.
walked in the room. What
He
the fuck
popped
going
in.
on? Bah!
Sometimes it's
Cousin,
is.
bah!
Most niggas don't got
The
control of
daughter,
their
he
baby
looked at
mama.
her,
Like,
gave her a kiss, and I'm not gonna even speak on
how
that.
many-
'cause I would
how many
never
kids
take
you
that
That's
got?
out of
daughter
order,
out.
fool.
hey,
That-
how many?
I
I
can't
ain't agreeing
speak on
to that
that.
one.
That part I can't speak on.
The other one, you know what?
I can't even.
But
I can't even say nothing about that.
this
'Cause
is-
daughter,
I'm
I
cool.
can't do that.
He got an order for that shit.
My daughter loved me to death. I could never.
The whole thing is like some niggas don't got control or like know what type of females they dealing with. Like, you got how many baby mamas that got kids the same
I
age?
have 3 baby mamas that got kids the same age, so I was able to maneuver that situation. Love y'all still too. Maneuver that situation where we was all cool no matter what.
Tell about the time
3 baby
ordered the
mamas,
pieces
let's go.
from Act Mama Crib.
What?
Yeah, so get them all together, have pizza with mama. Mama let me come upstairs. She said, "Boy, you got all these pregnant girls." I said, "Order pizza or something." So I went in the room, took my click clack out, put my money out of my pockets. She said, "If I'm ordering a pizza, you gonna give me more than pizza money." I said, "Mom, here go $100. Leave me alone." Because dealing with multiple women at the same
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell.
that's stressful. Right now, I got one, and she,
Tell me about it.
I don't even know if I got her no more. It's stressful. It's stressful. Matter of fact, I'll even go here with you. I'm just getting out of jail.
Fool.
Give me Monday. Monday, they just picked me up in front. Like, man, 6 months after the incident, you hear me? I can't do it no more. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
you was the one that was. This the one that was on the phone.
Yeah, that night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you need to catch her up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to catch her up. Yeah, you need to catch her up.
Did you go in on me or something?
No,
See, I don't know what that is.
No, that was you. I didn't. It was late, so I was trying to figure out.
Y'all sound like y'all was having fun. I said, I'm going over there.
Hey, what's crazy is too on the video, that nigga had no remorse when he was getting like that. He went to jail
Yeah.
respectfully, fool. He like,
Because he know he fucked up. Like, when you, like I said, fuck everybody else. Like he said, bro, you kill your daughter, you a different type of demon.
yeah, you do
I
doing some
never-
whole other shit.
I could never do no shit to my baby.
They gonna tear his ass up.
Yeah, they gonna fuck him up. Folks.
Yeah, that shit was out of order. $1,400. I'm like,
Since we talking about out of order
nah.
to
Kill your daughter?
kill the baby mama, shit.
I'm talking to you, baby. I'm talking to you. What is enough money? You know what I'm saying? This might be a part.
Hey, I'm a Gemini. I might wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he definitely this nigga
That's why you
undecided.
act like that for real.
$0 to make that nigga do something.
Any money
Shit, I
in
only
the
got
account?
one.
Oh my
Any
God.
money in the account? No, ain't no money in the account. I'm gonna check on my phone. This is my game. I said, okay, no, it ain't showing up. My phone ain't acting right. So check again. No, if it ain't acting right, I just check that. I said, no, grab your ATM card. Let's go to the machine. So she gave me a receipt, right? It's savings, empty. I said, well, we don't never use savings. Check. It's 34 stacks sitting in the same check, right?
Damn.
I was playing with it. I just look at it because she's sorry in a lot of ways anyway. But, you always tell when they lying. I said, man, just give me $2,500. I don't care what you do with the rest.
Did she get it to you?
Yeah, she got it too. She was called dead wrong, but the whole thing is it's way more money than where that comes from. I was stay looking for money. All you did was X yourself out of it. You bought your
Right. Once I
extra
cut you off on the plane, I'm cool on you.
For sure. Gotta break bread.
Got to. Oh,
Niggas just wanna go.
No, facts. If she ain't paying the man no money, she out of order too.
that's true.
So you think that y'all supposed to get some
Yes,
tax
we
money?
created
gotta
this baby.
understand.
Hold on, no.
Well, we-
That's, first
Oh,
of all,
wait.
stimulus
Damn.
tax up. Bitch, you didn't do it on your own.
You know it all. My point is that.
Right.
How about that?
Like, you just wish for the kids.
Y'all feel like y'all owed like some,
Hell yeah.
Let me-
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Y'all owe okay, because motherfuckers is getting some money. If they got kids, they getting some money. Y'all feel as though fathers that are in y'all
Listen,
kids' lives, y'all just
I
left
ain't-
that money.
For
I ain't-
sure.
I ain't
Not
asked-
even just in the kids' life, just Period, man. Out of the common decency of being fair. 9 times out of 10, if he had to deal with your ass, he needs some bread.
Facts. That's some real shit. Like I ain't.
Because you can tell by her attitude, she ain't giving nothing. She thinks she's superior.
And you can tell she a real bitch. And like I said, I ain't asked for nothing.
Cowboys on 300,
Listen,
man.
I ain't asked for shit. I ain't fucked up about shit. But bitch, if you offer, you a real bitch. If you don't offer it, you a punk ass bitch. You deserve every penny that you ain't finna get later in life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real shit. Like you ain't supposed to. You bitch. You know you didn't make the kids on your own. You know everybody in the same situation as you. So you ain't gonna offer a nigga just so he can turn it down if you want to.
Especially if I gave you this hitty dick, I need some of that.
You know what I'm saying?
If I gave you some of this hitty dick, I need some of that.
He's a dummy.
I need some of that check, man.
Yeah, man, you ain't do that.
Y'all some prostitutes?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then my whole thing is, the baby be with me all the time. That's a lie. Stop it.
Hey, listen,
Especially if you got joint. That's bullshit.
I shared a post today about that. Mothers always want to act like they the best mothers because the baby with them. Listen here, bitch. You half the time these bitches ain't raising their kids worth shit. The baby just at the crib. The baby living and learning on their own. Daddy there getting their own bag. Daddies be more parents than the mamas be, but because they doing the other shit.
I just tell him all the time, of course he like him more than him. You breastfeed. What the fuck he gonna like me?
He takes that.
He's sucking on the dick.
He caught up with you, shit.
And then boys are mama boys. And women are daddy girls. For sure.
That's true. That's true.
My daughter don't leave my side. Man.
Yeah, she be real. Her attitude.
She a whole gangster too,
girl.
man. She a whole thug. I can't wait till she get out there. She the type like y'all seen that meme? I call my daddy and shoot this bitch up. That's my daughter for real. They made that about her.
No, I'm gonna come ride for sure.
Hey, no, I'm coming with the sticks.
Man, listen, y'all might as well lock me up. Shorty called me. Catch me before I walk out the crib.
Who did what? The whole gang slide. Shit.
I think girls really know mom played the game on me and her mama like this. Mama, the police called or come tell them I this and she said her mama said, no, I'm not saying nothing. When she called me, that is the police call. Tell them I was with you. I said, okay. I didn't ask why nothing. I said, I think I'm going to jail for that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That's my baby. You know,
Right.
just like that.
That's facts though.
But on a serious note, how y'all feel about that Georgia shit with the Asian woman?
I mean, that's a horrible situation. And
Rest in peace to them Asians, and shout out to all Asians that's going to get them guns.
Yeah.
I heard they getting ready. And y'all know y'all from that incident. China not from let that slide.
Yeah.
I bet you any money dog get prosecuted faster than anybody else that done did something.
Who did this shit anyway?
But listen, the nigga
A white
did
man.
that shooting, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
And that church killed all them black folks. Dog still ain't get sentenced and hitting with nothing yet. That was 8 years ago. 7 years ago. Watch how fast this man gets sentenced for killing the Asians. Dog, China gonna nuke the whole America. I better get justice for our people. They're not from
Where was that at again?
It was in Norcross, Georgia.
I don't want to be there when that happens.
You know, the thing is, man, we got a white supremacy problem in this country. And these white folks just don't want to motherfucking step up. And we got black folks that get themselves in them positions and they don't want to do because they scared the master gonna tell them sit your ass down and they're gonna lose their position. And until we get enough people who really understand the struggle come in and speak up for us, we're gonna keep having these situations. Because I said there's not enough Asian Americans in Congress and there ain't enough black Americans. You know what I'm saying? They, like you said, they don't want them in there because then if that voice is there, them motherfuckers ain't gonna have the power. Which we talking right now, 2021. Let's look at 2050 or some shit, and we gonna have the same conversation amongst ourselves. We're gonna be doing this, but we gonna talk about it and be like, damn, it's a big difference, hopefully. Right. But cause I always look at shit like the glasses half full. We gotta remember, bro, we just came out of segregation how long ago? Like all this shit's still fresh.
We out.
That's why that was my next point. We really didn't get out. Slavery and all that shit didn't stop. It just evolved. And it just, you know what I'm saying? They looked in the law, like I said, the law books. They looked in them books. Let's switch this shit around. Prison now. And that's how they do it now. And that's why you got so many people of color that's incarcerated and all this other shit because these motherfuckers have to figure out how they could do it. Right? Like, it's so much shit. And that's why I said it's so fucked up.
That's why I say we gotta burn everything down, start over. Hit the reset button, gang.
We tried that. They turned us into a terrorist group. They some shit called Antifa. That's all they've been talking about.
Cool,
I don't even know what the fuck Antifa
but
is.
y'all gotta take it all the way there though. Cops got to start getting dropped, nigga. Y'all crap. Dog killed his baby mama and his daughter. You supposed to go kill 15 officers. You was that man. Nigga, go smoke them, nigga, and kill a kid.
Facts. Why you don't put the energy into that type of shit? That's what
you
pisses
killed
me
your
off.
baby mama gang and your daughter. Over 1,400. Nigga, go run up in the police station.
Yeah,
kill everybody and get all the drugs they got in the background. They got pounds and pounds of cocaine on it. Go in the police station, blow it up, get all that out the evidence.
That's real hit or miss. Because it's like, kill the. I believe in killing. Listen, I believe in killing the cops who did fuck shit. Like you got these police gangs and shit, like the 3,000. No, you laughing, nigga? That's some real shit. The 3,000 boys in LA, all that shit. It's a gang in Texas.
What
police?
What Pac do?
That shit ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
What Pac do? He shot the police as he should. That's what the fuck
First of all, he didn't even know they was police. He just seen them beating the black dude up and he shot him.
He did what the fuck he needed to do.
Okay, that's besides the point. But the point is,
let's not start.
We're not starting. I know
get started, man. It's time to
He did what he needed to do.
I know what he said. What I'm saying is, I agree with him on you can't kill all cops when, like you said, what Pac did. He seen police doing something wrong, so he handled the shit.
Why can't you kill all cops? White cops. They kill all black motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
First
I mean, black motherfuckers got popped
just
up.
white cops doing this shit now.
It's black police doing this bullshit too.
But let's get the white. Listen. Let's get the white ones out the way first. Let's get the white ones. Listen, gang. Let's get the white ones out the way first.
All these bitches.
That's cool. Listen, blood. We got to get the white ones. We got to get the white ones out the way first.
My generation was a little different. I'm just in case. Look, remember me, officer? You know your name. When me and mine was in your house because you played that game.
Yeah, that was all. Hot boys at 300.
Yeah, man, for real.
That go to what I'm fuck with the post. Like, if you know this the cop that killed such and such down the block.
You know where they work at, what shift, you 3 cars.
Go pop him up.
Take him on. You be there when he get back.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to go pop the motherfucker who killed such and such down the block. Don't kill the cop who you don't know what he done did. He might have a good heart and be there for the right reason. Because everybody.
That's smoke them niggas, man.
That's some real. We doing it for personal
Listen,
shit,
bro.
or we doing it for
in the Bible, I got to say it once. I'm gonna say it again. God said when they went to war, kill them, kill their kids, kill the cats, burn the village, tear down the houses. All that ain't nobody kill and leave everything.
But niggas
kill that cop. Don't kill the nigga down the block.
But listen, the kids gotta die too.
But he really a good cop.
And his kids, and his wife, and his brother, and his pastor.
That's
and his
what I'm saying. That cop.
The point with that is kill them all and let God sort them out because we ain't got time to go through all that.
I fuck with that. But listen though, because then you get situations like in that video where the cops was there helping the woman for the DV situation.
Yeah.
Bro walked in the motherfucking crib and aired everybody out. They was there helping. They wasn't on no bullshit. They was doing their job. So they don't deserve to go home to their family.
You don't know what they did before that happened, gang. They been over how many years? How many black ones they probably got locked up that they know they was locked up? Now you here on some good shit. It's too late. You got to answer for all that bullshit you did 2 months ago.
Man, I want my money back.
Oh, but listen, you gotta know what you're signing up for too.
It's a hit or miss with it though.
If you're a police officer, you know what you're signing up for though. Wrong or right?
Right, just like with any other job.
Okay, then you know what you're signing up for. I'm not putting myself in that position. I ain't finna be no police nigga shooting.
Especially you know you fine.
I'm cool.
But you know me officers.
Why not though?
I'm cool. I don't want to do this. That ain't for me.
It's not for you. What I'm saying is a kid who said, "Oh, this is for me," who grew up like, "Hey, I want to change. I want to be a difference in it." But then bro walk up, pop him up because the cop over there
like,
he didn't go
did something to his family. The other night we driving finna pull up to the spot. We get using a car with. We get pulled for what? No reason. You turned fast.
First of all,
he didn't even say.
There was definitely a reason why the fuck we got pulled over.
What was I doing?
I want to tell nigga, slow the fuck down, nigga.
Oh, listen.
They gonna fuck with us.
Listen. He pulled me over and said, he pulled me over and said, you turned too fast. I ain't know you can turn. I'm thinking about to say you turned out of the city.
Yeah, I ain't know you can. I ain't never heard no you turn too fast.
Yeah, he bust me down, asked my ID, band, let me look.
You went in the court, nigga.
But I'm saying I ain't never heard nobody say, well, you turn too fast. If anything, I heard you turn too slow.
Dog.
I'm like, slow down,
Let me do my thing, gang.
I want to make it home.
Let me do my thing, gang.
Hey, but speaking of in the position though, Lil Baby, that nigga definitely turned up at the Grammys and sent a message. Lil Baby. He definitely showed the message on that shit. He showed the fuck did.
I really want to cuss all the rappers out, but I ain't gonna get that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna let y'all finish on that Lil Baby shit, but Still Here was harder than Lil Baby shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
You ain't wrong shit. My shit harder than his shit too.
Check that shit out when y'all get a chance,
but
man.
I feel like that's what I said. Certain niggas that's in position that show certain shit, that was a perfect person.
Since we talking about
them niggas be roofing.
Yeah, he's woofing, but
The niggas all talk.
You don't know how people turn up.
No, listen, bro.
Seeing
How many rappers and celebrities got chains and watches, bro?
Plenty.
So why none of them ever got together and started their own jewelry store?
Facts.
All these jewelry stores, bro, is them Arabs and white folks.
Facts.
You niggas been rapping all these years. Nobody got a jewelry store for these new rappers to go buy their jewelry from. Y'all giving all this money to the white man they part of the problem.
Only rapper who really making changes and doing shit on that type of time he talking about, I would have to say is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The only nigga who making moves. All right, y'all got streaming shit, bet I'm finna go get my own.
Right.
Sold that bitch for like 400 million.
And he cut their checks to everybody
like
that was under that shit.
Yeah, y'all got y'all liquor? Okay, I'm gonna go get him and Diddy did liquors. Boom. Sold that shit.
But the jewelry, bro, like
you gotta be a special type of motherfucker.
With no jury.
How?
You gotta have that connect, dog.
Yeah, that shit.
That's why the Arabs got it, because most of the diamonds are coming from there.
Stop spending with their ass, nigga. Put us on that.
Boy,
They ain't spending shit no more.
They gonna figure out a way to get to our money regardless, bro.
No, man.
Think about it, dog.
Kill their ass then. They got enough money to put hits out and you sell this shit. They did this shit to us. They do that shit to each other. Look, you serve on my block, I'm getting you killed. Do this shit to the same, the opposite.
Yeah, he got a point.
Come
That
on.
ain't true.
You sell jewelry, getting your ass killed, nigga. Oh God. That shit dead. Y'all done serving it. Y'all done selling it.
I'm gonna take a line out of 300, but this has nothing to do
Listen,
with
man,
me.
listen. This the only way. This the only way really gonna get control of this shit. They really went to war for all this shit, bro.
That's facts. No, that's facts.
Nigga.
So listen, this is what we should do. We're gonna start it here on Topics of the Trenches. All black folks, I've been saying this, we all need to get on one accord. Then we need to have the group with the face and the name. Then we need to have the hit squad ready to murk anything that ain't ready to go.
Payroll.
If y'all ain't
Hey,
know
bro,
what
you
we
ain't gonna
on,
sit down and shut up, nigga. You don't
need
know
to have
nothing. We gonna bail you out. Shut up.
we need to have the niggas ready to go on that type of time. Them niggas who just don't give, we need y'all. Come, y'all gonna be the hit squad, and we gonna knock everything out moving until this shit makes sense of what the fuck going on.
And we gonna grow.
That's one thing about what he
And
talking
we gonna
about.
grow.
Until we get on that type of time and really say fuck everybody else, because we run the economy.
Y'all can't be scared.
We know
Fuck
that.
this internet shit.
Until we get on that, but like I said, a lot of more. First of all, let's go into that. I've been trying to get to that because y'all keep bringing points to it. This internet shit, man. Y'all got all this gay ass shit going on with niggas like Lil Pump and all this shit. Like, what the fuck? No, because y'all giggling and shit. That shit not
But
cool.
black
That's
people-
not.
black
we got
people not
little
admiring
kids
that shit, dog.
watching these artists and shit like that. I'm a Lil Pump fan. Then they see this gay ass nigga posting, like, if you gay, be that. But don't be a straight man rapping about bitches and all that shit. But then you post them with fingernails and your toes done and all that shit. Because ain't no straight man doing that shit. Ain't no real man doing that.
Oh, shit. I don't listen to Lil Pump.
Let's stop doing that and let's
Yachty
stop
do it
shaming like
too.
Let's
Lil
ask
Mama
Unc,
from
what you think about all this gay shit,
What
Unc?
Lil Mama say on there? They trying to shame her and throw her
Yeah,
to the
because
dirt
she
because she
said-
said fuck all that shit. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, she said they too young. Like kids that's not adults shouldn't have even a opinion on getting their sex changed.
But
If you 8, 9
It ain't
years
no
old,
but, nigga.
you not
Listen,
sitting here.
you
You
don't
not
want-
my daughter
all
8,
that.
but my daughter not gonna tell me I want to be a
My
man.
son back
Start giving me
you got niggas like
hormones
Dwayne
to
Wade
fucking
that's
grow a
making
dick.
decisions for their kids.
Fuck Dwayne
Teaching
Wade,
this
bro.
shit.
All that
dog.
gay ass
Somebody
shit,
need
bro.
to pop his ass.
Man,
teaching
that
this
shit
shit.
ain't okay.
Kill that nigga.
It ain't okay, but you got daddy teaching that shit, making it
He
is.
not
okay.
a real nigga. We seen who the gay
He's
one
a
was on the
pussy, bro.
Heat. Everybody's talking
He
about
gay.
Bosh. That nigga the gay
That's
one.
why he want to be. That's why he let his son do that because he gay,
My
bro.
son ain't doing
Listen,
that,
I don't got
You
nothing
12 years
against
old,
gay
you want to
people.
get your dick cut off. Man, you better use it first, nigga. Make sure you don't want to use it.
Listen, I don't got nothing against gay people.
You too young.
If my children grow up and be like, hey, this is who I am, then that's who the fuck you are. But you're not
grown
gonna be
now.
You're gonna be in your regular
You gonna be
clothes when you're
grown.
around me.
Hey, for
When you do
sure.
whatever you do with your friends and all, that's what you do.
When they grown,
But
guys,
at
you
12,
can't
13
control it.
years
Hey,
old,
this is my house.
Yeah.
who the fuck you talking
Under my
to?
roof. You
You
ain't
what?
Yeah.
You want your teeth knocked out?
On God.
When you grown though, you can't control
Yeah,
it.
well, you went to my house. You
I'll
went to my
bust
room.
Look at me, Jax. You shaking your eye. I'll bust my son dead in this shit. He coming out talking about I want a sex change at 12, 13.
What do you
Period.
think that's gonna do?
Yeah, what is
Shit.
you think gonna do?
What is
they
that
gonna
gonna
do?
do?
Listen, gang.
Nothing.
You're right.
Listen,
I'm gonna
gang.
beat his ass and
He
then he
getting
gonna
his
You
ass
gonna
whooped.
beat him into being straight?
No, he gonna just beat his ass.
I'm gonna beat his ass because I
Think
failed.
about this shit.
But you know they saying
I
this shit
think-
for your daughter though? If she wants to be gay,
No, let's ask Jazz a question. Let's ask Jazz a
Okay.
question. Hold on.
Absolutely.
Let's ask Jazz a question.
Even
Jazz,
still, I don't
Jazz,
give a fuck
you
about
have
none
a
of
daughter. You have a daughter. Your daughter coming to the house at 12 years old. Mom, I want to be a stripper and a prostitute. Sell us pussy for money.
What the fuck? That's two different things.
How?
That's not two different things.
How?
That's not two
This
different
little nigga
things.
say he wants
'Cause you don't want your
that
daughter to
dick
be
in the
neither.
ass. How is it different?
A stripper at 12.
Cut your dick off at 12?
That's the point. Like,
What you
that's not
mean?
what it is.
I have some bisexual and lesbian. Run around them and their girlfriends, whatever. I can understand. I can relate.
They grown though.
I might be a lesbian too, because I love what they do.
But
when they grown for you can't
but
do
listen,
shit.
at 11 years old, your daughter was gonna tell you, "I want a girlfriend."
Bro, we ain't talking about that.
Exactly. It's over.
Ain't
Now
no
if you in
fucking
my house, you're not doing that
Ain't
shit.
no fucking way. Neither one of them. I don't give a fuck how many kids I have in the future. My kids now. You little motherfuckers come in my career talking about what y'all is and what y'all ain't. I'm busting you in your shit.
And
We ain't
then
playing
Hold
nothing.
on, fool.
And then
Hold
like,
on.
my kids,
Jazz
even when
never
they
answered the
grown,
question.
I will accept who you are, but you will never. My son's never gonna walk in my house with a fucking dress on. My daughter's never gonna walk in looking like a nigga. Who you is in the streets is who you gonna be. When you come to my house, you gonna be
Respect
my
my
daughter.
heart.
When you come to my house,
Hold
you
on,
gonna
let
be
me
my
hear it
son.
out.
Can your son bring his man in your house?
If
Hell
he
no.
dressed like a man too, then
No.
he can. But we ain't doing. He not walking in with a
you
dress
picking
and all that
choosing
shit.
though, because
I'm not
here's
picking
the
and
thing.
choosing. What are you
Here's the
talking
thing.
about?
Here's the thing. What if your kids kill themselves because they say, "Oh, my daddy don't accept me"? That's how people kill themselves.
Fuck 'em.
Right?
Listen. I ain't gonna say fuck
They
'em.
would.
I know, but that's nobody's fault but them.
But exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
But
listen,
you
because
steer the pot though for them though.
Listen,
Listen.
I taught you who
If you won't take Dixie
I taught
eyes,
you
your
my
part already
values.
stirred.
I taught you my values and who you should be as an adult, because that's my job as your parent. You decide to do what the fuck you decided to do. So if you decide to take your life because of your own choices, that was your choice to take your motherfucking life. But they ain't got shit to do with me. I'm gonna love and I'm gonna miss the fuck out of you because you're my child.
Right.
But nigga, if you decide to do that, because first of all, I'm not gonna go too deep in that. I know that's a touchy subject. Fuck it, I am. I don't care for. Look,
Fuck them. Listen,
I
man.
don't believe.
Fuck
in
them. You
taking-
got your right.
I was raised.
Talk
never,
your shit,
I
man,
was
grow.
raised to never take. Like for me, that's weak. I was raised to not do that. If it's a problem, you gonna figure that shit out. You work it through. You talk to the people you need to talk to, and you get through that shit. I done been through my darkest motherfucking times, and the last thing on my mind was taking my motherfucking life. So I'm never gonna be like, oh, okay, my son was hurt. No, that shit happens. It's unfortunate to anybody who took their life and had to deal with the people in their life that took their life, all that type of shit. But I'm not gonna feel bad about myself because my son decided to take his life because I didn't agree with his life choices and shit. Because nigga, I raised you to be this.
Right.
So if you ain't being this and you know what you're supposed to be. So if you take your life because of it, nigga, you knew you was doing wrong.
But what you raising, like, we only in the house so much.
Jazz.
So what they see outside of the house, that plays
Facts.
a
What
role.
they
That's
see,
cool,
listen,
Jazz, Jazz.
listen, no, fuck all that. Okay,
Ain't no fuck all that,
listen, no, I'm
because
finna
what
tell
I
you.
see outside
Listen,
and
I'm
what's
finna
in the
tell you.
house
No,
is
I'm
two different things.
I'm finna tell you
If all
why.
my friends gay, you saying don't be gay, but everybody
Listen.
gay that I kick
That's
you with.
cool.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I said fuck all that. Because as a man and
gotta
as
think
me
for your
being
own.
in my house,
You gotta
not
have your
even
own
that.
mindset.
I am
You
your
gotta do
first
your own
fucking
mindset.
role model.
For
I
sure.
am my daughter's first role model as a man. I am my son's first role model as a man. So I don't give a fuck who it is.
For sure.
As a parent, I'm raising them to fuck everybody outside this house. You care about who I am. You ain't
How many-
Wasn't y'all
you
just
not
talking about
looking for
sneaking out
nobody
to
else as
bitches
an
and shit
example.
with people?
Listen,
Y'all was
gang.
sneaking out with motherfuckers because y'all was influenced, right or
Right, for
wrong.
sure.
No,
They're
no,
You have your own
I wanted
mindset,
some
though.
pussy. That's
I
why I was
understand
sneaking
it.
out. It ain't had nothing to do with nobody
Jazz.
else. I am my own. I'm the first role. My role models growing up was my mother. I looked at her. Okay, this is the type of woman that I
would like.
respect. I looked at my uncles, regardless of right or wrong. Them was my role models who growing up.
For
That's
sure.
what I seen.
'Cause you had no daddy now.
Like we,
Nah,
was saying,
Jazz.
like we was talking about earlier, no daddy in the house.
Right.
You look at who's around you. So you looking at me as your first role model. Ain't shit about me gay. So what
At
the
all.
fuck is you talking about?
Never was, never will be.
Right or wrong? You know
Never
what I'm
was,
saying?
never will be.
So y'all know who y'all daddy is. So ain't no I'm looking
My
outside
son-
to figure
my-
out a role
my
model.
son, my
That's not what
son,
we
my
doing.
son can never.
They seeing shit on
Listen,
YouTube.
fuck
They
all
seeing
that.
shit on
The
Instagram.
internet
You have to agree with me.
You
You
right.
agree with me,
And
my
then
son.
You come in the house,
My
you see
son-
me. You
you
see
see
me with
me?
cuz. You see me out here on
You,
this shit.
you see
You
me?
know, you try to put that in their head, right? Because my son, he fished in the swell in a little pond. You know? So I said, let's go on your rise. And naked bitches in Brazil.
For sure.
Naked
We kicking
bitches
it.
in Brazil.
And so he's looking around.
What
and
the
said,
hell?
Man, you looking around with this little broke ass face. You bitch, look what you missing.
All these hoes.
Naked chicks
real.
of Dubai.
Real
You
shit.
gotta show, because if all they see what's around them,
That's
show
all they.
more.
That's all they gonna want.
Show them more.
It's
But
a whole world.
Hey,
What?
fool, times have changed. The internet is a
For
motherfucker.
sure.
Exactly.
It is a motherfucker. We ain't
All
gonna
right,
act like that.
Jazz. So my question, you never answered my question. What if your daughter coming out at 12 years old?
I feel like that's
Baby,
not a
what you want to be?
realistic
You want to be a
question. That's
doctor
not
when you
a
grow up?
realistic
No,
question.
I want to be a stripper. I want to be a stripper.
question.
I want to be a stripper and I want to
sell pussy all day on the internet. Yeah. So
I want to OnlyFans. Hey, Bankroll, look. Hey, listen, Jazz. Listen. Look. I want an OnlyFans. I want to be OnlyFans. Hey, look at my friend Mama make $250,000 a month on OnlyFans. Mama, I want to be on OnlyFans. Show my body. What you gonna say, Jazz?
Is y'all letting y'all fucking daughter do that shit?
Hey, no, you answer the question.
Jazz.
Answer the question, Jazz. Answer the question. Is you gonna let your 12-year-old daughter start her OnlyFans?
You said 12?
Yeah.
Why would I? That is not a real.
Why would I let my
It is a real
son cut his dick off at 12 years old? It's a real. If my son is old enough to say, "Daddy, I want to be a girl and I want to have a boyfriend. I want to get my dick cut off. Can you help me? Take me to the doctor to do this shit." Why couldn't my son just come at me and tell that I want to be a drug dealer? Teach me how to rock this shit up. We finna go serve the city. What's the difference? What's the difference?
Yeah, what is the difference?
What's the difference?
Exactly,
Nah,
Jazz.
I'm a
I
bad.
didn't say that I agree with him doing it. I just don't have nothing to say.
My son,
I actually
You
was
said
just
your
your
daughter
daughter.
trying to sell her coochie on OnlyFans?
What would you tell your daughter? No, that's not right. Let's talk about it. Like,
see, you too accepted as a parent. You
She's scared.
You
She's
gotta put your foot
scared.
down.
She's scared of the internet.
You scared? Fuck these motherfuckers.
My
My son ain't coming in the
That's why
house.
she ain't got kids now, though.
My
See,
son
some
ain't
people
coming in the
don't
house
want
talking about he cutting his dick off at
I'm
12.
kicking my son in
I'm
his
slapping the
motherfucking
shit out
throat.
my
nigga.
When
son.
y'all realize how extreme that is compared to just like I'm gay. This man.
How is that extreme? You can your dick cut off.
boy.
That's not extreme.
That's what I just said. I said that's extreme compared to somebody just coming to the house saying, "Dad, I'm
Listen,
gay."
listen.
Extreme is saying I'm cutting my dick off. Those are
My
two different
son-
situations.
My son's not coming in the house saying that.
Once
I'm
you get
gay.
once
Like,
you
Some kids feel
Listen,
like
gang,
they feel.
if
they
you
be
not
like,
raped-
since I was a kid, I've been gay.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna lie. My son can come in the house and say that. You know what I'm saying?
What you just said? You gonna beat his ass?
After I'm gonna go get him some pussy. Then I'm gonna make him decide.
Oh my god!
What are we doing?
Oh,
What's
God.
wrong with the pussy, though?
how
He ain't- first of all, he gonna
Ain't nothing wrong
want
with
the
no
pussy.
coochie.
You ain't got a choice.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
use you ain't using yet, nigga.
You got
Use what you got.
Use that motherfucking decide.
Hold on,
If it's a
decide.
phase
I'm
or-
with them,
or
though.
What are we
A
doing?
son can't say he got you come out of coochie. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Why?
Keep it a butt though. What's that? If you got a gay child, you would know your child's gay.
You gonna know off top, cause I ain't gonna lie. You be having, you know, everybody had them cousins shit
Yeah,
like
for sure.
dog gay as a bitch.
For
She
sure.
gay. Like you knew that shit way before they got grown.
my nigga Mark Roman nephew. That nigga was like probably like 8, 9. I could tell he was gay. You always with the girls, you running, you switching. You gay, bro. You 8 years
And what
old.
is
You
that? You're
gay.
probably your
And he literally
surroundings.
grew up, and now he walking around with heels on right now.
Hey, hey, it's funny
So that-
because he
but
got
I'm
a
saying,
point.
Oh, yeah, you know
if
Lil Mark?
a man
Yeah.
is always around women.
Listen, I grew up around
Roman
number
was
women.
around-
You see, I fuck
What, you
hoes
play
all
with
day.
Barbie dolls?
My son, first,
Hell yeah, I
my
play with
mother.
Barbie.
Listen, since we talking about,
What I see?
my mother
God,
never
what?
let me touch a Barbie doll.
I ain't gonna lie.
The nigga
Okay,
next door
you're
used to play with
upgrading.
dolls. She was like, "You ain't playing with him."
Okay.
What you
know,
want?
this my nephew,
I ain't gonna cap. I don't play with baby dolls plenty with my little sister. I ain't never
And
thought
that's
about it.
cool.
I played with
Coochie, what?
his mama. His mama
I got a
got
point right
13 kids, right?
That
This is my nephew. I had to play. She wouldn't play race cars, train tracks, nothing until I had 5 baby dolls with her. She got 13. I didn't know she was really gonna have that many kids, but I would have set her feet and all kinds of toys. Like there's my baby tea party and stuff. So some people just not.
I got a prime example for her, though. My little brother is gay. Me and Big Bro was jizz shit at my mama's house.
behavior.
We was partying shit at my mama's house. My little brother, he just had low self-esteem. So it goes off of how he acting. My little brother is gay. Like, don't get me wrong. I got love for that nigga. Like, anybody play with that nigga, I'm going to take and bust their ass for him. But at the same time, you can't go off of what they seen because me and my big brother was busting shit down. We showed him that shit. That's just a choice that he didn't want to do.
Listen, my son is 9. He see me on the phone with bitches. Hey, I'm gonna take your bitch. That's the type of shit he on already at 9. He ain't saying it like that, but he on that shit at 9. So I know he not gonna grow up.
That
and be
shit,
gay. I know
listen,
my
that
daughter
shit in
not.
you, not on you. Don't never get
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit is,
twisted.
you know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
That shit is in you.
My son be coming home right now from school. My son just turned 7. They got 3 girlfriends. Then he asked me for $5 the other day because he wanted to give all his girlfriends some chips. I swear to God, I got that nigga $5 and I bought that nigga some chips to put in his book bag. Said, "Don't show your teacher."
Hey, player shit already. Already. So like
But
he
that's
said,
what y'all are teaching y'all sons, but y'all not
Listen,
saying about
listen,
y'all
he ain't
daughters.
wrong though. Listen,
I'm
listen.
teaching my
Let me
daughter.
get to it. At the same
Because if
time,
your
look.
daughter grows up and decides she want to eat pussy, that's what she gonna do.
Listen.
That is what you're going to do if
But like
she
he
get older.
said, first of all, you gonna know
She
who
gonna
your
be
child
grown.
is. You gonna have that idea. Second of all, my thing with my daughter is I'm teaching my daughter. I can only teach her what I can
Yeah.
teach. her.
Exactly, as a
So,
man, right?
I'm
Right.
hoping
And
that
to keep it a
her
buck.
mother and the women in my life is teaching her as
How
they
to be a
are
woman.
how to be a woman. Because I'm teaching
Yes.
her this is the type of nigga your daddy
And-
is. This is
Right.
what you know. I'm gonna give you the game.
And-
Not what to be, but you
and-
gonna know what to look for in
and
a
to keep
nigga
it-
the good and the bad, so you know how to decipher that shit. So they know niggas that can play them games on you when you get grown. And that's what I'm teaching my daughter. I'm teaching my son how to play them games so you can have your fun.
Exactly.
You know.
So why? What the fuck?
Listen, I got a son and daughter.
You
Listen,
don't have your fucking fun.
Listen.
We ain't
Just like my daughter. Just like my daughter.
Be who you want to be in life.
Like my son, he said, "Daddy, Gabby got a boyfriend at school. They probably was just talking, messing with each other. They both young." Yeah. I said, "What you supposed to do? Have a girlfriend?" He started laughing. No, exactly. So let her go and hit this. She got a little boyfriend. I'd rather have her thinking that than say I got a girlfriend at school.
Hey, and listen, speaking of school, just like on some real shit, like y'all know, I used to work in the school. I seen them 5th graders and shit talking about they got girlfriends and shit. They doing this and doing that. They got boyfriends. Like they already on that type of shit as kids. So like I said, we here clearly watching our kids and what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what them parents is doing and all that, but like I said, they already own that type of time.
If you heterosexual and you don't want your kids to be going that way, shit, turn them TVs off.
You can only teach your child so much, though.
You can only teach them so much.
Because you could be, we could be real,
real,
all this and that in the house, and then I could leave the house and be a motherfucking hoe.
That's
but
cool.
You telling me you shouldn't be like that? You only be fucking all these niggas.
Whatever you
but
want.
I can leave the house and go be a hoe.
My wife, mama always said, "Do what I tell you." Not like, don't do what you see me doing.
Do
I want my son.
What I do.
Yeah, I want my son to be better than me for sure.
Like I said, my son see every fucking thing right or wrong that I do. My daughter see it. Because why they see it? Because they watching me become a man. Because I said I had them at 17 and 19. So y'all watching me become who I am. I can't hide that shit from them. When I have some more kids one day, they gonna be more sheltered. These kids seeing all the good and the bad of their dad.
Here's the thing,
it is what it is. So at the end of the motherfucking day, like he said, do as I say and not what I do. I don't want you to make them. A smart man learns from the mistakes of others, not learn from his own mistakes.
But here's
so if
the
I
thing.
can teach you the game, why go through the same mistakes I did?
You got tedious kids like me at badass. Whatever my mama say don't do, I was doing.
See, but that's I said
you
a smart man.
Ass kids.
Smart man learns from the mistakes of others.
You know I just realized. Why the fuck? I'm like, damn. Why
shit.
she say don't do this shit? When I see what she say don't do,
Like
I'm
you
like,
said,
damn.
you ain't had no father in your
But
life.
listen though, I'm gonna give you a prime example. My growing up, my vacations, my mother took me places and all that, but my vacations was mostly sitting around, especially from like time I was born to maybe like middle school, 13, 14. They was going to the federal penitentiary to visit my uncle. So wherever he was at, whether it was the Dales, whether it was Orlando,
that's crazy.
I was going in. I'm going through the checkpoints, getting searched and all that to go watch, you know what I'm saying, go sit down for an hour to see Unc. You know what I'm saying? We having fun, but we not realizing like, dog, really, you know what I'm saying, he's serving this real fed time. He in the worst of the worst jails. That made me be like, okay, mom's telling me don't go to jail, don't do this, don't do dumb. That's making me like, okay, when I do dumb shit, I'm gonna try to do a little extra not to get caught because I don't want to be where the fuck dog is at because dog did 23 years in that bitch. And I don't want to have to look at it and live that life. So as I said, you learn from the mistakes of others. Okay, dog was busting banks down. He was doing X, Y, Z. Cool. I'm not going to do that. I don't give a fuck how fucked up I get. I don't know what I want to do. But I'm not going to go behind the bank counter. I know that because that's what got him where he at. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the motherfucking day, you got to look at what the people around you.
We all live and we learn game. Got to try to do better.
But sometimes you got to learn it yourself, though. Motherfuckers say don't
teach our kids. And guess what? And they fall short, be there for them.
And hey, that's what it is.
You gonna fuck up. I don't fuck up plenty of times.
That's the point of growing up.
Sit down, talk to pops, talk to moms. Now it's time for me to raise my kids best as I can. If I fail at that shit, I fail. Now then my kids gotta take that shit over and do better.
Like I said, I don't want nothing I'm saying to be like, oh,
I ain't perfect.
Fuck these kids if they get like if my kids for whatever reason be like, hey, we're gay.
I ain't no if in my shit.
Well,
what y'all talking about?
I know that. I said my son already.
I'm taking my son.
She fine. I want to.
I'm taking my son.
Your ass up.
Soon as my son's 16, we at the strip club. I'm buying
he
him
11.
something.
He loses his virginity.
So you got somebody you want to fuck with? I'm actually want to keep you at Virginia. You want to lose it? Daddy, I'm ready to fuck on something. Say less. I'm buying something bad. We finna go overseas.
Take his ass to the DR and go party.
I ain't fucked up.
Party on $20.
Hey, shorty, we just say, hey, go get checked at the clinic, shorty. I want you to fuck the shit out of my son tonight.
Mamas, they got
and record it.
Mamas out of order too, though. Because when you growing up and shit, they be wearing these solidified clothes and shit. They don't stop doing that shit too.
We heterosexuals just like that's the shit we own for real. We ain't finna play around with that shit.
Mamas gotta stop doing that too. Putting a sexy ass dress on I'm growing up. You gotta stop doing that shit. Because as men, you know how mamas be. You know how many people. You know how many women mamas. You know how many girls house I went to. They got kids and they got grown sons. Yeah, mama ass cheek hanging out, booty cheeks showing, titties out. Stop doing that shit when the kids growing up. Because that puts shit in their head too to get curious. Like, okay, I'm gonna be this and that.
I need to dress like this because my mama used to dress like this when she had niggas.
It's what's taught in the household too.
You know, most of these hoes ain't chasing them with some bread. They ain't them with some birds.
got some.
How you catch a bird? With some bread. You can't catch no bird. You can't run up to no bird and pick it up.
Hell
Throw
no.
some bread down. That little picture gonna come right to you.
Hey, facts.
Ain't nothing but a little bird. Throw some bread up.
I don't see the money around. They definitely flocking. That's for sure.
Hey,
Hey, tell me you was in Vegas, man. You was down there partying with your wife. Talk to the mic.
Put $5,000 in the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give hoes paper cuts. And she go off on me like, "What you doing?" I was like, "I'm having fun." She said, "You wasting money." I said, "Then we gonna make some more." Sis, she really losing it. Like, "Why you doing?" I said, "Hold on, bitch. I've been wanting to do this." It don't matter that I'm getting to it late. I'm catching up.
Right.
You know, she couldn't stand it. She had a few. You know, we was on different pages anyway. She would rather save. I'd rather just make a lot so I can spend a lot. You know?
yeah.
And that's what it be.
That's the fall with that one. But yeah, man.
Hey, so how y'all feel about the first 48 being the more?
Hey, I feel like
You finna find out a lot of
there's too
snitching.
many snitching ass niggas already. Y'all not listen. Y'all not protecting these niggas,
Okay.
and now y'all gonna bring first 48 to the city so these motherfuckers can be exposed. Like
Good.
we know it's a whole bunch of whole ass snitching niggas in the city, but come on now, we don't need to bring that kind of light to the city.
Dog.
We already trying to bring a
Snitching niggas
bad
out the way.
stigma off the city.
No.
That shit gonna be crazy. They really say they airing that shit soon, like next month type shit.
I ain't with it because
So
I
they was already here filming. When was this?
No, they said next month they finna start.
they
filming.
gonna start filming this shit. They what it was they had they got the city approval because they had to get the city approval for it. It was like it was in the air, but they had to get approved. So I guess they did. So like I said, that's gonna expose a lot of you whole ass niggas. Y'all watching, if you snitching, y'all doing that street shit, and y'all ain't about that life. Stay, go sit your ass in the house. What we not gonna do is give y'all niggas mercy when we really see y'all snitching. That shit.
And shout out to them two niggas that got their ass popped up trying to rob my niggas. Goofies.
See, this what
But I ain't gonna lie. And the music,
playing.
and the music,
nothing he's talking
these
about.
niggas be telling themselves. These niggas be, because that nigga Solo Key, whoever buddy is, he snapped. He broke that shit down in his song. Told what the niggas told on him all the time. He showed it in the visual, all that shit. I said, I know the niggas that told on him feel stupid as fuck because he broke that shit down.
Shit, they supposed to go slide on that nigga.
They in jail.
Oh, they in jail too?
Protective custody.
Yeah, they but he broke that shit
that
down. I'm
police
like,
shit, man.
damn,
I
bro.
learned about kicking it with my niggas, my rich niggas, bro. Money gonna get a motherfucker out the way, bro. I don't give a fuck. Your best friend would pop your ass up for the right amount of money.
Hell the fuck yeah.
I wouldn't.
I don't think
That's
so.
loyalty.
Hell no.
No, you wouldn't.
Look, a motherfucker
You
put,
wouldn't.
motherfucker put 100 bands in front of my face, say, go kill, bro. I'm not gonna do it. That's not.
You wouldn't.
I'm gonna call
If
you
anything,
like,
most
hey,
of these
these niggas on your heels. What we finna do?
Yeah, if anything, I'm saying niggas up.
That's why you gotta know who you got around you, because it's a lot of niggas that got niggas around them, bro. Listen, this one thing about this street shit, bro. You like my one nigga, he be trapping, right? He getting so much money, bro. Not bro in LA, somebody here.
I know.
So like the nigga, only one nigga getting money out the whole crew, to the point where niggas he hanging out with in the car, they stealing pills out the car. They taking 5 pills out the bag.
Listen though.
But you ride around this nigga with all this money. Why your team not eating? But you cannot be.
Listen,
you
though.
cannot be the only
Fact.
nigga eating and got 15 niggas with you, bro.
And
Yeah,
that's
we
what you
hungry.
just said. You can't be the only nigga eating. So you gotta remember that too. You gonna make niggas envious of you. If you the only nigga eating around you, and you ain't making sure them niggas and 15 niggas around you getting some kind of paper to make sure they take care of their family, but they around you every day, then you putting yourself in that
The
situation.
nigga ain't getting no money,
I would
bro.
never be up eating and then I'm sitting around letting my niggas trying to
Talking
figure it
about
out.
nothing.
One thing about us,
So
I
he
ain't
did
gonna
it to
lie.
himself. What
I
we
don't
doing?
That's what I'm saying. So therefore, the right amount of money will have your nigga.
One
pop
thing
your
about
ass
us,
up.
I don't care.
I've been set up in the
These
street
niggas will
before.
tell us to play. That's up to you to decide whatever play you gonna do. At least bring it up to me.
I'll
And
bring
let me decide what the fuck I'm gonna do. about it.
Can't no nigga in the street ever say that B Love ain't 100. If I got a play that can make a nigga
Yeah,
money,
yeah, he ain't say
I
something.
spaz. Hey,
I'ma
look,
put you
bro,
on the
this
list.
what a woo woo. If
Yeah.
you do it, you do it. If
If
you
it-
don't,
if it-
it's
if
your
it-
business.
If it's enough
I'm
for
gonna
all,
tell a nigga.
I'm gonna tell you.
Facts.
Now, if I gotta give you food off my plate and I'm gonna suffer behind it,
I'm not gonna do it.
See, listen though. See, I'm the type of nigga. I don't give a fuck. Hey,
put niggas right on the list. Hey, bro, listen. This how we gonna do this shit,
this
y'all.
what it is.
I'm cool. 300. Say less. I'm gone. I'm not asking you twice.
Facts.
I'm God.
That's like with
Once
the
you
music
tell me
shit
you
though with
good,
us.
it's over.
Prime example. Once one person go, everybody going. Nigga ain't no one person. That's
I
some
get
hard
signed
shit.
tomorrow. My niggas come with me. Y'all gotta pay these niggas to open
Facts.
up. Fuck you talking about?
Ain't gonna make y'all sound-
Look,
And
listen,
me
bro.
too.
I don't know about
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Edge ass too.
I know we get in that position tomorrow. I'm hitting all kind of bitches wrong.
What you say?
He said he get on tomorrow. He hitting all type of hoes raw.
All of them.
It ain't even
Why?
Monday night.
All of them.
Why?
Because I want to make them all my baby mamas.
He sick.
He
Why?
not wrong. He
I'm
not
a
sick.
sick-
Don't
I'm a
judge
sick
it.
fucker,
You not
yeah.
wrong, man.
Hey, I'm making
what
them
he
all.
wanna
I'm
do.
partying.
He wore a red
we got
hat.
one life
You
that
wear
we
a jacket
know of.
tonight
I'ma
because you
enjoy this
wanted
shit.
to. That's what he want to do.
That nigga saying that now.
Listen though, you gotta understand where I'm coming from with this, right? So if we get on, like he said, we get on tomorrow, right? That mean we own. I mean the paper there, we straight. We figuring this, we good.
We gonna
I'm
party.
finna fucking party.
Well, we made.
Only reason I got more kids right now is I'm just not getting in position.
You heard what Adrian Money said? He said before this fight I had $13. After this fight, nigga, I got $13 million. I'm partying the whole weekend.
Which one of you hoes trying to be a
So
millionaire?
fucking Raw is a party.
Listen,
Hell,
man,
look,
you finna get hit. You finna get hit. Your mama finna
Public,
get
public
hit.
service announcement. You can't feel that shit with a rubber on. Enjoy it. Enjoy that shit for real.
And get an abortion.
Hell yeah, we paying for abortions now. If the bitch ain't what I want her to be, bitch, go get rid of it.
See, you fucked up. You supposed to put the bitch on non-disclosure anyway. Sign this.
Sign the paper, bitch. Come in the room, sign the paper.
Oh yeah,
drop your
another
phone.
thing about that
Ain't no
non-disclosure.
videos.
How y'all feel about all them hoes trying to say dog who play football raped him? What's their name?
Like Deshaun Watson, right?
Deshaun Watson.
So.
That's weird as hell.
One female came out said he touched me wrong inappropriately behind whatever. Now it's 9 females. Come on, y'all should have been
Listen, y'all see what Say Cheese say? Shout out to Say Cheese. Like they said, all black athletes get that shit. Once it's time for them to leave, trade, whatever the case is, all of a sudden
Not even
now
that, listen.
it's a whole bunch of rape
You right.
allegations. He ain't
All
had
these
no
allegations-
problems all soon,
This
but
how I
now
feel
he
about
said,
it.
I want out of here.
Cuban Good Jr.
All
Right?
this
He
shit.
had a rape. He got a allegation about him inappropriately touching the chick. Bam, that go on. He get arrested. All that go on for like 3 months. They finally pull a video out. Shorty come by him, sit on his lap, rub his chest. He grab her coochie. It's on tape. Guess what they did with Shorty? They just dismissed it. No, that bitch need to go to jail. How long was he facing for that shit?
Yeah.
5 years. That bitch need 5 years for lying on that man.
Right.
Ain't no. Okay, I was drunk. I don't remember that part. Now you.
Hey, gang, what I tell niggas, record the bitch. Hey, you honest. You sucking these things. You see it? I got my hands up. I'm under resist. What I tell you niggas, record the bitch. I'm under resist. Oh, shit. You sure you want to eat this thing? Yes.
Hey, I rate you. Say less. I got the video.
Hey, speaking of videos. Hey, speaking of videos. Hey, hold on. Speaking of videos, let me clear here. You bitches got one more time to record. I'm slapping the dog shit out y'all. Little mama didn't show me the video. You got one more time to record me. I'm slapping it.
What you talking
I'm slapping bitches in their face.
You
record
weirdo
me
ass.
again.
What you talking about?
Record me again.
Them weirdo ass bitches, stop recording niggas. We ain't doing none of that shit.
Shit.
Bitch, don't see a nigga in public and get
For a whole
starstruck
10
and
minutes.
record.
Tell him.
A whole 10 minutes.
Tell him what
So
happened,
Jazz don't
guy.
know.
So listen,
Tell
little
him.
mama like, okay, I see y'all in traffic cutting up. I'm like, okay, what you talking about? Little mama, you know,
He's
my little joint.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you talking about? So I'm thinking she capping. She showed me the video.
You.
Us.
Listen.
What y'all was
We
doing?
out kicking it.
I seen these bitches in the corner. I'm like, these bitches, they choosing kind of hard. Like, what we doing? But you know, we chilling. We ain't no shit.
So y'all are in an establishment.
we
Casablanca.
in here talking our shit, having fun,
Is this the same?
conversation.
Yeah.
And these hoes done turned into private investigators.
These
Yes.
bitches over here
10-minute video.
Recording one for us. We like, who ordered these?
recording everything. These bitches hearing the conversation.
And listen, I'm gonna say this right now on tape. We went on shit in there, right? But if I find out who did that, I got 10 racks on their head. Yeah, I got plenty of little cousins that's ready to go
the
whoop
girls
some.
recording y'all
You
trying to
got
show
a
your
whole
girl.
Like,
It was-
zoomed in and all types of
It
shit.
was 3 ugly bitches in
I'm
there
trying to record.
recording
And
us
what's
talking.
crazy is-
like,
To some other females.
these listen though, the females that
Not like on that.
no,
just
listen, I'm gonna tell
talking.
you the whole how even the females can. We come in there. These females, I went to school with one of them,
Oh, okay.
so they know us. So I'm like, hey, what's up? So we say hi, whatever the case is. We go sit down. They come. Oh, we finna come kick with y'all tonight. Okay, cool. Come here. You know, we
You
all
the same
friends.
girls with the
Mhm.
bill. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's same day.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about that. But the thing is,
We already talked.
look, so we're not gonna bring it back up. So we here. They come.
Okay.
They sit down. We talking. It's cool.
Right.
These punk ass bitches decide they want to record us. Like y'all don't
Some
do
different
that
females.
shit.
Some different
Zoom me in
females.
and all
We don't
types of
even know
shit.
these
Some
bitches.
different females recorded
They know.
us.
We're speaking of.
Yeah.
They knew bro shorty.
Okay.
So like they record us sitting down around some other females and send
Yeah,
it to
but
bro
we gotta
shorty.
talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? But why would y'all even feel like y'all need
And
to
I'm
talk
They
thinking-
to
was telling her to tell on
Yeah,
you.
I'm thinking little mama lying. She showed the car face. I'm like, oh
But
shit.
this is
Motherfucker,
this is
really
what
awesome.
10-minute video.
But
Y'all-
baby, ain't that the third time that shit happened with me and you? Motherfucker didn't
it's
record
like
me.
the second or third time this should have happened. What I was gonna say about this time is right. Something don't add up
Okay.
because listen, right.
Oh yeah,
If your
Nietzsche,
okay, that's what I was gonna say. If your girl, like you know who your nigga know who you know, right?
Yeah.
So if we sitting down, if he can't look over and be like, "Oh, my shorty know these bitches," right?
Right.
That means there's some foul play in the situation somewhere.
Yeah.
So we know some niggas who was in there but wasn't with them, who went and sat down with the
Nigga
niggas.
named Michi, man, singer rapper nigga Michi. The nigga, listen, bro. The nigga come over there. He sit down with us, right? Bam, he sit down. We talk about, bro. Them has some shit that talk about. They talk about. I hit me so.
I'm gonna tell him because from what the second episode when I hopped on his ass on the podcast. So we sitting there talking about that because I ain't seen him since then. So I'm like, he can't like shake everybody's hand, try to shit. I'm like, folks, sit your ass down. Let's talk. Like we mean, let's politic about this shit so we can get on the same accord.
Gotta get out the way.
So you go ahead now. I just want to make
bam. So Meech Low, he come over there, little rapper nigga. He sit down talking with bro. But before he sat down with us, he went and said what up to whoever these chicks was that recorded us. He went over there and started talking to them.
Oh, we went over there before he sat down?
Yeah, he went over there before he sat down and started talking to them. Whatever. He went over there before and after.
Oh, see, I ain't seen him go over there before.
So bam, so he comes sit down, talk to bro, whatever. He get up, he go over there after. So when the video come out, listen, let me finish telling you.
Because what I just
let me finish. That's what's wrong with women. Women don't want to listen. Let me finish. Listen.
Don't make sense.
Listen, Jazz. Listen. Let me. I'm finna show you what this nigga wrote me. Listen. So I say, Bankroll say the video come out from your right side, 300.
Yeah, it did.
So listen, Michi went over there and talked to the females on the right side. So obviously he must know him. I write Michi on Instagram. Hey, bro, who was them hoes you was over there talking to? Michi say, that little cousin. That's my that little hoe was my little cousin, her friend. That's exact words. That little hoe was my little cousin, my friend. I said, hey, what's your little cousin friend name? Because one of them hoes, I said, what's your little cousin friend names? He said, oh, why? Did they do something? Why would you ask?
Telling yourself. How boys at 300?
You know they recorded. If you ask us, did they do something? First thing a nigga gonna.
That's like if I rob a bank. So somebody stole some money.
If I ask you about a female, the first thing you gonna think is, oh, he was trying to fuck with one another. You're not gonna say, did they do something? You know what they did. They recorded us. You know what
That's
they
100.
did.
And like I said, I'm gonna go back.
We niggas.
I'm gonna go back to what I just said. Bro, walk in. He don't know these bitches. So ain't no bitch that know his friend or know his girl or his whatever gonna say anything to her if I walk in the building now, if I don't know you off top, you ain't gonna have no reason to record me for 10 minutes and send a video to her. So what the fuck was your purpose and your reasoning? Because I don't know you to that point.
It's then one of the op, like he ain't no real major op, but like we ain't really working with dog like that. You go talk to these females and then all of a sudden they got a video of us.
So help me understand
Man,
why
nigga
y'all
liable to
think
get beat up.
Michi went and talked to them.
It was a corner view.
It was his cousin, and they recorded us.
But why? I'm not understanding.
Because bro had already hopped on his ass. Bro them had already hopped on his ass a week or two
Yeah, that
before.
motherfucker probably was feeling some type of way like, damn, do this shit. When you look at the view, it's a corner view.
Jazz.
Help me understand why y'all feel as though the video. Well, I'm not understanding.
Why did it come out of nowhere?
I think we need to talk after this.
Listen, I'm saying no. We saying what we saying on this motherfucker.
Jazz.
Like
They had a few words. All of a sudden, his little cousin got a video of these niggas with some hoes. It's not too much to put together.
And what's crazy is
What else to put together?
300. What's crazy is
This ain't our first 48. Case closed.
Hey, 300.
Don't know.
Hey, what's crazy is
going on, man?
me and bro ain't even sitting with them though. We over here. He really sitting with them.
I'm sitting with
I'm like,
him.
what the
He in the corner doing his own thing. He talking to our guest that was on the podcast that night.
Right.
What the fuck did you bitches record? Like, what was y'all purpose? I don't have a bitch. Y'all ain't telling me.
Hey, who was them hoes you was talking to? Oh, that's my little cousin. Them. So why the fuck your little cousin recorded sitting down with some hoes?
Right.
And bro,
unless you little bitches trying to suck some dick, what the fuck was y'all on?
Hey, I have nothing to do with what he talking about.
Hey, look, unless you hoes trying to suck some dick, don't be recording me.
I have nothing to do with what he talking about.
Look, them bitches.
I wish I understood what it is that
We gotta break it down to her. She don't understand.
She don't understand, so we gotta talk about this off air.
This is not your business.
Sit your dumb ass down.
So mind your own black business.
And what you recording? What is you? You ain't even getting to see me, bro. Chill. We ain't
For
even.
sure.
They
What you
chilling.
recording?
I'm sitting there talking to them because
Trying to
like,
build a
I
case.
don't
homegirl.
understand the why y'all feel as though Michi has something to do with
That's
this.
his
His
little
cousin, folks.
I didn't even know he went and
You
sat
feel like
down
Michi
before.
went and said, record this?
Why not? They already had to change the words.
Listen to what he just said. If I'm asking you about a bitch, it's not what did they do. It's You trying to get on with these hoes? That's the first thing we gotta say.
Right, folks.
It's not a what did they do?
If I ask you, Jazz, hey Jazz, who's them females you was kicking last week? You gonna like Twan? They already good. They out niggas. You never say, did they do something wrong?
What they do? Did they say something out of order? Remember what I just said to you when we first walked in? Hey, your girl got a nigga. Who you was talking? Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Exactly.
That's the first thing. You ain't say, what did she do? Which one of my friends did something? That's the whole
I
point.
just don't think people be having ill intentions.
Shit. My phone recorded for 10 minutes. What the fuck you see with that?
What you recording for 10 minutes for? What was you trying to do?
I think they got ill intentions. All the facts are pointed. Nigga, you was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And if you wasn't, clear your motherfucking name. Like you heard it say, oh, what happened? They did some bullshit. What's going on?
Yeah.
You didn't say. You said, oh, what they did.
Why y'all didn't tell me this last week? Or do y'all just?
Look, gang, I wrote this nigga when was this?
You didn't come with us. You would have been in the video.
Yesterday.
In the video.
You didn't come.
Hey, Jazz, what I say right here? Hey, a few weeks ago when we said Casablanca, who was them hoes that you was with that you went to talk to?
Because I told these niggas today.
Laugh my ass off. One of them was my little cousin. The rest is hoes. They say the short haired girl is my little cousin. You know who she was with? How many was over there? It was total 3, right? I don't know.
You're not wrong though, because the motherfuckers is recording.
I
don't know. I met them that day.
We didn't know they was recording.
Did they do something? Fuck you mean that they do? You know that they did, gang.
And it was presented a couple days ago. I'm like, oh, let me tell the gang. I ain't finna not tell these niggas. I catch them up for
So
recording.
they just sent her that video.
Bitch gonna get smoked.
That's crazy.
Bitch gonna get smoked fucking with me.
If I catch somebody recording, I'm slapping you.
I just want to know who his little cousin and them bitches is. Because what the fuck is y'all recording this for? No, it's some real shit. All jokes aside with it. Y'all don't know. Like I said, we on there on some chill
y'all
shit.
Y'all can really fuck up some shit
y'all
out my house.
Fuck
Bitch,
somebody's
type of shit
up by playing them type of
games. And ain't even on bullshit. And y'all really could have had me at the house.
That's why I left.
I just had the baby, all type of shit. Y'all could have really had me at the house and tour with Shorty over some bullshit that really wouldn't happen.
I understand why they was recording y'all.
Now y'all need y'all ass whooped for playing them type of games.
Which is why old boy got accused, because you the only common
you're the only common denominator.
We had a few words with your bitch ass. Now it's your cousin recording.
Because I'm gonna go back to what I just said.
He did not.
I'm gonna go back to what I.
Words with me, and now my little sister recording.
Let me put you in that situation. You walk in the building, right?
Okay.
You got a nigga. I don't know if you do it now. We ain't gonna talk about that. But you walk in the building, you gonna know who your nigga friends is.
Yes, and I'll be like, bitch, check out his friend. You got.
So listen, exactly what you just said. So now walking in that bitch,
okay,
he didn't have that reaction. He walk in, he look, the hoes sitting right there. We hear these hoes right there. So it ain't like it was across the room. Or they right there next to us. I see these bitches all night looking over. I'm not paying no attention.
I'm like, oh,
cool,
bro,
whatever. So what I'm saying is, what was their purpose? Because y'all
That's
don't.
what I'm trying to figure out.
He don't know y'all enough. Y'all ain't no bitches that be at his house, be around his girl, none of that shit. So why would y'all record? Right. That's the common denominator of dog. Why we say, okay, bro, you must have did some fag shit. Because I'm sorry, not fag shit. That's unpolitical, right? Then again, I don't give a fuck. Political. I'm not trying to.
Man, y'all did some fag shit. Man.
Y'all did some fag shit at the end of the motherfucking day. That shit not okay. Because we're not talking about fag shit as on that shit. We talking about how we say.
If they take out, they take it, man.
Y'all gonna take out, y'all take it. No, ain't nobody gonna beat my ass.
That's not what they mean.
Swear to God,
what's crazy?
We know how we say it. Ain't nobody gonna whoop our ass.
Bro said this nigga fucked me up. He fucked me up. He said, "Was it a side view?" I said, "Damn, he knew this shit before."
I knew who it was. When as soon as he called me, like, "Hey, bro, okay, how was the angle?" I know who the bitch was. Shit, first thing I say, what I say, call that nigga Michi.
He talked to them hoes.
He's like, I don't want to call me.
He said he know
them bitches.
Call them bitches. Who was them hoes that you was with, nigga? Oh God, bro.
That's my little cousin. So you had your little cousin. You put your little cousin in the bullshit. We gotta take your little cousin out, bitch. Stay in your place. Fuck is you talk? No, because I'm looking at the perspective of my niggas. These niggas got real life situations going on. You little bitches playing like this shit a game. This nigga married. This nigga in a situation. What the fuck is y'all going like? Why would y'all play that game?
Just had it, baby. 6 days ago.
Then you record for 10 minutes, not 1 minute, not 2, but 10. So what the fuck you recording?
And I really ain't on shit.
And that's a whole episode.
Now they got a whole recording of me saying I want to eat your pussy. But what?
You for real?
No, I'm not for real. I'm playing.
Brandon, you
But the point is, them bitches was out of order. You punk asshole.
Campaign even know you recording, nigga. What the fuck? This like the third time happening. Like, what the fuck?
No, this is like, no, bitch should be on his ass. So he be chilling though.
It be when I ain't even doing shit.
Bitches are real life hop out the cut. We'll be sitting there chilling. Like, what the fuck is y'all recording this nigga for? What did he do?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of video, they say drop tomorrow. How we do it at 11 in the morning? Nigga, you know I be coming in these beats. Run the numbers up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's it.
What's the next topic?
Nothing.
Are we out of topic?
Y'all hit him with a little quick story, man, about something. Then we out of